Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Listen, this is one of the most easiest and the simplest bag I have ever made. It is made of one large rectangle folded together. The bag measures 12 inches by 13 inches. I used cotton yarn for this project. Each one is about 50 grams. This is a number 1 category yarn and I used 4 skins. And of course, you can use any type of yarn of your choice. A 5mm hook, a pair of scissors, yarn needle, stitch markers, a bed strap, and lastly, measuring tape. This is my best friend when it comes to crochet. With this, I can crochet so much faster, and I can crochet for hours without putting down my hook. I highly recommend it. If you want to find out more, the link is in the description box along with the materials. Alright, let's get started. I'm using 2 strings of yarn because the yarn I have is really thin. To begin the pattern, make a slip knot, insert the hook, make a chain of 43 or in any odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To begin the first row, at the end of the chain, clasp 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have a total of 47 chains. Start on the 5th chain from hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Turn to the back. In the little bump here, place a double crochet. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. This also counts as a stitch, so now we have 2 stitches. 1 chain, skip 1, double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 1 chain, skip 1, double crochet, one chain, skip 1, double crochet, and repeat this all the way to the end. Total, we have 45 stitches, including the 1 chain. To begin row 2, 2 chains. 1, 2. This always counts as a stitch. Place a marker into the top of the 2nd chain, so this way you will not miss this stitch. And turn. In the 2nd chain space, that's 1, 2, this one, place a double crochet, then double crochet into the 1st chain space that we just skipped, and we just formed an X stitch. Double crochet into the next chain space, then double crochet into the previous chain space. Again, double crochet into the next chain space, then double crochet into the previous chain space, and repeat this all the way across. And I meet you at the end of the row. At the end of row 2, X stitch, Then double crochet into the top of the third chain. 1, 2, 3. This row, we have an even number of 44 stitches. To begin row 3, 2 chains. 1, 2. This always counts as a double crochet stitch. Place a marker into the top of the second chain. Add one more chain, so total 3 chains. And turn. In the center of the X stitch, double crochet, one chain, double crochet into the center of the X stitch, one chain, double crochet into the center of the X stitch, and repeat this all the way to the end. Total 45 stitches. At the end of row 3, which is also the end of the final row, double crochet into the center of the X stitch, one chain, and double crochet into the top of the second chain. One chain and cut yarn and finish the final row, otherwise 2 chains and turn to continue. The pattern is the repeat of row 2 and row 3 until the length is 3 times of the width. The width is at 9 inches and my length is 3 times of that number at 27 inches. It is important to make the length to be 3 times of the width. Once the panel is done, fold this corner up and fold this corner down. Then fold it across. Now we have the shape of the bag that we want. Then stitch this part together as well as the other side. Before I stitch them together, I like to use the stitch markers to hold them in place first and make sure to match the pattern. I'm using one string of yarn here. Just thought it is easier this way. You can use any methods that you like when you're stitching them together. And this is my way of doing it. Basically, the bag is done. But I'm going to crochet along the edge. I touch the yarn at one of the corners, and I'm using 2 strings of yarn here. Pull through one chain, then place 2 single crochet into every row. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. When you get to this side, place 2 single crochet into every chain space. 1, 2, skip the double crochet stitch, 2 single crochet into the chain space, We only need to go around once. After the last stitch, cut yarn, with a yarn needle, insert into the first stitch, then insert into the back loop of the previous stitch, and weave in the tails. Lastly, attach the handle into the chain space. And that's all for today. Please let me know if this is the easiest bag that you have ever made. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!